In the heart of the forest, Ember the robin perched on a low branch, her feathers ruffled by the autumn wind. The season had come too quickly this year, and with it the weight of a bittersweet decision. Ember's nest sat empty save for a single brown feather that had once belonged to her mate, Ash. He had been her partner for many years, soaring alongside her in springtime skies, gathering twigs for their nests, and singing melodies that echoed through the trees. But last winter, Ash hadn't returned. The snow had claimed him, leaving Ember alone. This year's migration loomed, a journey of thousands of miles to warmer lands. Ember had always been strong, leading the flock with confidence, but now her wings felt heavy, her heart burdened by loneliness. The flock called to her from the sky above. "Ember, it's time!" chirped Swift, her youngest companion. But Ember hesitated. She looked back at the forest that had been her home, at the memories woven into every tree and branch. With a deep breath, she spread her wings and took flight, the cool air rushing past her. She followed the others, though each beat of her wings felt slower than the last. The flock soared high above rivers and mountains, their calls filling the air. Ember stayed near the back, her strength fading as the miles passed. One night, as the flock rested in a thicket, Ember perched beside Swift. "I don't think I can make it," she admitted softly. Swift tilted his head. "You've always been the strongest of us, Ember. You taught me how to fly." "I was strong because I had Ash," she whispered. "Now I'm not sure I have enough left to reach the end." Swift chirped gently, his feathers brushing hers. "Then let us carry you for a change." The next morning, when the flock took off, Ember struggled to lift herself, but Swift and the others stayed close, forming a protective circle around her. They took turns flying beside her, sharing their warmth and offering encouragement. As they neared the southern fields, Ember's wings trembled, and her heart ached with both exhaustion and pride. She had made it farther than she thought possible, carried by the love of her flock. When they finally arrived, the sun was setting, painting the sky in hues of gold and red. Ember landed on soft grass, her body weary but her spirit at peace. That night, as the flock sang under the stars, Ember closed her eyes and let their voices wash over her. She knew this would be her last migration, but she also knew she would live on in their songs, in the skies they shared, and in the memory of her journey. And for the first time since Ash had gone, Ember felt whole.